Shout out to Erdtree just released yesterday on Friday, June 21st, 2024. And oh my gosh, have I been playing. I'm fortunate enough to have a loving woman in my life who decided to grace me with a gift of $40 to buy this joint. And we have been going crazy on it, yo. Like from the minute you start the DLC, it's action packed. You getting phase ran left and right. As soon as you walk out into the land, you're like, oh my goodness, where am I? Freaking mink. Come on, they hitting you with the minks. You getting uppercutted left and right. It's crazy, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. This right here might be one of them contenders for the game of the year. And I am only about maybe 20 hours in. To be real with you, I'm not even 100% sure because I started playing Thursday night at 11 my time, and I ain't get off until 4 that morning. Yeah, it was about 4. And then yesterday, I played it all day long. I didn't stop. All day Friday, I had it on. Running fades, uppercutting people, left and right. I was getting boxed up too, though. I ain't gonna pretend like I was just out here just one-shotting bosses. No. This DLC right here, this is humbling. I had got my character up to like level 200 or something like that, so I wasn't having too hard of a time with the bosses and anything left that I didn't beat in the main game. But you get to this DLC area, and guess what? In true Souls fashion, in true FromSoft fashion, they remind you that you ain't shit. The first boss that I ran into was a little minor boss in a dungeon right next to spawn when you first get there. I forgot his name, but he's like this blue ghost guy, right? And he put the wax on you. This man had like no time, like he gave you no time to breathe. One thing that I noticed about the DLC, about this expansion, is that the bosses here, they do not waste no time. As soon as you walk into the boss room, it's on go. They run directly at you. They throwing moves at you. They are not giving you a chance to breathe. And I love that because it makes you think on your toes. It is not letting us breathe whatsoever. And my woman, she is still new to these games. Like, she's played a lot of games in the past few months. I've gotten into a lot. She's becoming well seasoned, right? But I have to get her fundamentals up now because this game, this expansion is not letting up. And now she can't panic roll a few times and then get away with it. Nah, she getting uppercutted. I can't even panic roll and get away with it. I can't do anything that I was doing before, any tactic that I had. It does not work the same here. And it's because these bosses are doing 20,000 piece combos. They hitting you with the biscuit. They getting you the red beans on the side. Sweet tea, like, come on, like, it's going crazy. I finally ended up beating Rilla. I think that's how you say her name. They might as well call her Rilla, because she Rilla. She the realest motherfucker out here. She putting in paws on everybody. And she administered copious amounts of L's to me. But I finally beat her, after, I want to say probably, like 2-3 hours? I don't think it took me 3 hours. It might have been like 2 hours, something like that. But it took me a while, right? And I am considered a veteran at this game. I've been playing these for a long time, right? I've been playing it since Dark Souls 1 up to now. I've played them all. That don't mean I beat them all, but I've played them all. She reminded me that I am nobody. I am just a grunt. I ended up getting her weapon, right? Just, when you get their soul, you get their remembrance, right? And then you can transfer that into a weapon or a spell or something, some armor, whatever, right? I ended up getting her weapon, and her weapon go crazy. Just the first weapon in the game that I recall. I didn't get every weapon in the main game, but I don't recall there being any weapons where there's multiple moves that you can do from it. Like, you can't even block with this weapon. You can only run fades with it. And you just gotta have your dodge on point. I beat this other boss. He was like a lion or something like that. I don't remember his name either. He didn't give me too much trouble. It did take me like about 30 minutes to beat him. But just like I said, like so far it has not been good for mage builds whatsoever, because all those moves that you can just spam in the back and just throw them and then just hit them, it is not working, because these bosses, they flip and dip everywhere. They're doing aerobics, they're doing freaking acrobatics, they're doing everything. They are flipping, dipping all around the place, and it's not. Even as a melee build, right? I'm running up with the fisticuffs, right? I'm trying to punch him down, and I can't even catch him. So I can't even really do damage. Meanwhile, they flipping, dipping, shooting lightning, throwing fire, ice, stomping, like they doing whatever they gotta do to just put you out of commission. This is great. great. I have not had this much fun in a long time, and don't get me wrong, I love Helldivers. Helldivers does give me that scratch the itch of the action, right? But it's not a Souls type of action. It's something about these Souls games. It just keeps you going back to back. And he's like, yeah, as many times as you might die to a boss, it's that feeling when you finally beat it. It's like it's unbeatable. And there's no game so far has been able to like really match that. Even other Souls games, like I remember Lies of P, right? That euphoric feeling of beating the nameless puppet after freaking 2 days of fighting this man. Like, oh man, I foresee that being here. Like I said, I only beat 3 bosses so far, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, I beat the first one that I seen, the little side boss, and then I beat the lion one, and then I beat Rilla. I'm gonna call her Rilla because, like I said, she the realest. And yeah, to be real with you, I really do believe this to be Game of the Year material. Not really 100% sure how that works for DLC, but it's winning some type of award. This is crazy. And these new weapon types are also nice. I've only encountered, like I said, I think 2. If that boss weapon counts as one of the new ones, then I've encountered 2 of the new types of weapons. The other one is, I think, the backhand blade or black blade or something like that. It's really nice because you can throw it. Wow. I don't know how that's gonna work with PvP, and so far I haven't been able to use it on a boss because I don't really understand how to use it yet. So I can't run in there the same way I run it with my fisticuffs. But you can throw your weapon. That is already something that's gonna be freaking out of this world. I have not found the fisticuffs one where you can throw hands and feet. I don't know what it's called, but as soon as I find that, that's getting max leveled. I already have my ancient dragon stone, ready for that. Smithing stone ready for that. We maxing that all the way up. We ain't playing around. That's level 25 already. But yeah. If you was thinking about buying this DLC, you need to stop thinking. You need to buy it. Honestly, you should have bought it already. Unless you don't play Elden Ring and you just trying to jump into it and you go ahead and do your thing. I'm gonna tell you now though, you might as well buy the bundle. Get the little, the $80 bundle to get the DLC with the game, and then just take your time going through that game, because one thing that we are realizing too is you're gonna have a little issues later if your character ain't leveled enough going into this DLC. Like my old lady, we didn't get to finish beating the game yet, and that's my fault because we kept jumping to different games. I was to show her a lot of different things, right? But then we came back to this. She's seasoned in the genre, but she has not beaten the game yet. So like there's a special a weapon that you get for beating the final boss that is making me grind 10 times faster. Like I'm getting freaking almost like 5 million runes within like a few minutes, right? I said a few minutes, about 30 minutes, right? But she can't do that, so now we still have to do the bird farming thing, and it's not bad, but it's like now that I have this new farm, it's like, why would I want to do that? That being said, like I said, take your time with it if you're gonna get into this, because this DLC is not about to hold nobody's hand. This DLC is punishing everyone. Souls veterans and newbies, everybody getting clapped. That's it. What do you think about this Elden Ring Shadow of the Erdtree expansion? Let me know in the comment section, and let's have us a real, genuine conversation about it. And also share some tips and tricks. Maybe you know something I don't know, or maybe you found something I ain't find yet. Let's talk about it, man. Let's really get down into the nitty gritty. For now, like, share, subscribe. Stay tuned. Captain out.
Right here, this shit, nigga.